Day 28th June 2025. I just lost my client and I don't know how further things are going to be done. But if I reflect on the situation, try to figure out why this happened, there are several reasons I blame. One of them is it was my fault because I was spread too thin. I was doing everything: video editing, graphic designing, video shooting, copywriting, content writing, creating websites, creating landing pages. And when everything needs your attention, nothing gets properly done. I was like one man army, the lone wolf, and it cost me. Let me talk about video editing. Video editing was the one thing that drained me the most. I knew nothing about videos, not how to shoot, not how to edit, not even the softwares I needed to use, not even the creative direction, nothing. At first, even navigating the softwares intimidated me. And then I realized that there is not just one software. There are multiple softwares in the market like Premiere, After Effects, DaVinci, InShot, CapCut, and there are even plugins. And that just multiplied my fear. Videos are the biggest leverage a business can have because they rank on Google, they rank on SEO, they now even rank on even AI results. Long story short, I learned the softwares, I learned video editing, but that wasn't enough because you need to have some psychological triggers, the video pacing, the video quality. It is not only about adding transitions and some creative color correction. You need to have pattern interruptions, the pacings, the hooks, the call to action, many things, many things. I tried to learn that, implemented them, but even after all of this, just one reel was taking 5 to 6 hours of my time, and that is just post production. Before editing the video and before even shooting that, I have to do the scripting, I have to review the script, I have to think about the creative direction and everything. And while I was busy doing all that, other parts of the business suffered. And that is the hidden cost of doing everything yourself. One time a client needed an urgent edit while I was out of town, and thank God I carried my laptop with me. I didn't interact with my relatives. I didn't sleep. I didn't have food because all of my attention was focused on editing the video because we were running a live campaign. Money was investment. They were high stakes. And still that wasn't enough. The client called and asked for another revision. I literally edited the whole video while I was traveling on the train, having no food, having no sleep, and having no battery in my laptop. Many people think that if you're new to business, this is the workload you are expected to handle. Is this a work ethic that someone should have? Yes, but nobody should confuse the lack of system for the work ethic or the hustle they need to do. This was a clear problem of lack of systems. This was a clear problem of lack of systems. And yes, I have had sleepless nights. I didn't sleep 2 nights in a row, and I still sometimes do. But I was also grateful. That I had clients, I had work. Many people don't even have one client. They are just, wishing they would get clients, they would get work. I was grateful on that side. But that is not how you scale. It's not sustainable. You know what hurts? Seeing people who are not that skilled, but they have got all the clients. You think you're better than them, and you probably are, and I completely understand that you also think that they don't even know their job. I know my job better than everyone, but still people don't choose me. People choose my competitors. This is only because you lack systems, because your competitors are able to do something that is scaling, having teams, having systems in place that manage onboarding clients, getting clients for them. You have none. That was the system I was facing. Yes, you think that you have special kind of power. You can provide very good results to your clients. But at the stage where I was, I didn't have any system. I didn't have any team. I have nothing that will execute on my behalf. I literally had to do everything myself. And that is the reason you probably are not having any clients. What systems could have saved me? The answer is all of them. Qualifying process to see if the client is the right fit, onboarding process, contracting policies, content pipeline, review and revision handling, milestone SOPs, automations, project management, a system for sale, a system for retention, a system for everything. Not having those have costed me my peace, my delivery, my fulfillment, and my client. And if you are a one-man army like me and want to say this one thing to you, your talent won't save you if your system sucks. I didn't have a qualification process. I onboarded clients without even asking basic questions, without even screening that will filter out good and bad clients for my business, for me. Questions like what budget are they working with? you can obviously turn it around like and ask something like, what is the amount of investment you're willing to invest in your growth? Yeah, you can frame all those things, but you get the core idea what I'm trying to say. What is their work ethic? Are they even hardworking? Do they have any accountability issues? Basic questions like that. Are they willing to learn from someone who is expert? Do they have any ego issues? Are they actually willing to implement what I'm going to teach them, what I'm going to tell them? What are they paying me for? And if there is a conflict of opinion, whose opinion will be final? Whose decision is going to be final? Classic example of many people, many freelancers, many agency owners must have had this at least one time in their experience. Many a times, if you have the wrong client, they're going to teach you your work like they didn't like this, they didn't like that, they didn't like this video, they didn't like this website, they didn't like this graphic design, they didn't like this font, everything. Just as you don't teach your clients about what they are selling, the same is expected from them that they don't teach you your stuff. You are their advisor, like I was. You are their marketer, you are their consultant. You know your stuff. After reading so many books, implementing so many projects and strategies, learning from experts, you are not there to be, instructed to do your expertise. So many times clients will tell you, they didn't like this, please do it like this. I didn't like this, please do it like this. This happens. And all this and when you don't apply their recommendations, resentment follows. And eventually bad reputation, loss of trust, and loss of client, which indirectly is loss of business or money in your words. All of this could have been prevented only if you just have one system of qualification. So that's how important the qualification process is. Focus one thing, one avatar, one direction. The more I work and the more mistakes I make, the more I realize something that has become ingrained in me. Helping everyone helps no one. To be truly great, to have leverage, to scale, you have to go deep into serve one audience, solve one type of problem, and become so damn good at it that people don't even question your value. Because if you are average at everything, you are exceptional at nothing. Mastery, leverage comes from specialization. So yeah, I lost a client and it was kind of my fault.